What are your fathers like?
Okay, I definitely want to answer this question, and I wish I could do like a whole panel about this. The fathers are just as bad. I mean, we kind of have to break things down and realize that when people go into these specific interracial relationship couplings in the United States, right? Just kind of boxing that in. This is not about people in other countries, for example. We know why they do it. We know what their interests are. We know what their motivations are. And as children, we can readily see and feel and hear, and interpret without the filters that society, the gaslighting filters, by the way, that society has forced us to see ourselves through, right? We've been forced by society to say that our parents are just people who fell in love and didn't see color, when in fact the opposite is true. They are people who saw color specifically and went directly for it because that's what they wanted, right? They were very much consumed with an interest for a specific color. And that motivated them to copulate or pair up, or do whatever. By and large, I think the men, the black fathers, are as guilty of anything as the white mothers. I think they're both just as, I hate to use the word racist because, they say black people can't be racist. However, what I've noticed in my own father and other interracial couplings that exist in my own family and other interracial couplings that exist elsewhere in the world is that the black people involved usually have a sort of noticeable hatred for black people, right? While being black themselves, right? They have a noticeable dislike of black culture or of black people or of specific black people, right? People in their family. And this seems to be the catalyst for them considering a relationship with someone who isn't black, right? Is this sort of feeling that black people aren't all that, And it's a big mix of like morals. It's like, do I approve? Do I disapprove? How do I feel about this? I mean, if I just take the sample of my own black parent, he exhibited a lot of just questionable behaviors, that I think black people would look at out of the side of their eye, like, oh, that's really how you feel? Or that's what you think? So all in all, I think the best thing we can say at the end of the day is it is what it is.